I've been having a lot of fun with the Insta360 X4 camera. You could do some pretty wild special effects. But what if you wanted to take it on your vacation as your only camera? You've got lenses on both sides. Could it be versatile enough? Let's go find out on a little trip that I just took to Atlanta, Georgia.
So in Atlanta, well, I did begin with one of the great Insta360 tricks, the invisible selfie stick, which allows me to be in the shot. The software erases the stick and shows me walking on and off the airplane, no problem. Then I brought the Insta360 to the Coca-Cola Museum in Georgia Aquarium to see how it would do as a basic single lens mobile camera. I kept it on the selfie stick for when I did want to go 360. And as you can see, selfies look just as great in traditional one lens mode. However, you will see some distortion, I know you do, when you come in close, as with this shot of a Coke bottle. But when I step back a bit and grab the shot of the Coca-Cola vault, all was fine. This is comparable to what I'd see on an iPhone or GoPro, but more versatile because I could also get the crazy shots. The thing to remember is that as a 360 camera, this looks at the world differently because of the two lenses. It shoots both frontwards and backwards. And the great thing about the system is that you can basically shoot everything, and with software, just pick out the part of the shot that you want afterwards. But that can be a little time consuming. Hence why we might want to use the Insta360 as a single lens action camera comparable to a GoPro. Now let's take a look at some fish swimming overhead in the aquarium. Here is single lens, looks pretty good. Here's dual lens, as you can see, I could do more with the dual lens shot, but both look decent.
There's a second single lens option on the Insta360 called Me Mode, and I started playing around with it when I got back to Manhattan Beach. The beauty of it is that you get similar 360-like views without having to greatly process the video. Now, one of the cool things is that you can get your shot with the invisible selfie stick and make it actually invisible. Watch this. I hold the camera out like this and I take a walk and it will be gone. Yet I will be in the frame the whole time. Pretty cool. One of the tricks though is that you hold the camera differently, like this, as opposed to like this. There's another mode called free frame video. This is really for vlogging, for you to do the old walking down the street, talking into the camera. I've got it in selfie mode here, and it adds some stabilization so that I'm not bouncing all over the place. Kind of hard to tell when you're walking in the sand, but I think you get the idea. Now, to access Me Mode, you need to first switch to single lens and then scroll across the menu to select it. For Me Mode, it should be said that you'll want to first adjust the screen to selfie mode. That is, if you want to see yourself in the shot. So if you're using Me Mode, you don't have to greatly process your images. If you're using the mobile app, you could push the file right into the phone and watch it immediately. If you go into the computer, you're going to have to do a little bit more work. You can't see the file automatically. So definitely, if you're doing Me Mode, you're going to want to do the mobile app. So can you bring the Insta360 as your only camera on vacation? Well, sure, it's very versatile. You can get some great stills if you're willing to just step back a little bit to avoid the distortion. There's also the de-warp tool. Single lens works great for this. A caveat, the Insta360 is not great in low light. You're going to want to have good daylight for most of your shots. But versatility, can you get wild and crazy, do lots of fun stuff, and get your stills as well? Well, sure. Want to know about some of the great special effects that you can do with the Insta360 camera? Well, I have a video for you right here, so stay tuned and be sure to check it out. I'm Jefferson Graham.